We just talked about this. I just skimmed shit, man. It's my downfall. Would you accept this deal?
It's your Down syndrome fall.
Would you accept this deal? You get crushed by a 2-ton slab of stone.
Yes. I've always wanted to go out being squished.
That's true. We talked about it. We talked about it.
All right. Are we...
We're ready. We're back.
We're ready. We're back. Fuck you, Evan.
I did it.
Stole his clap.
It's my clap.
No, I already clapped, bro.
Just a couple of guys and sometimes a dog stumbling in the basement after dark, drinking beers and talking shit. It's the shit you won't forget. No, oh no. It's grasping at straws with Evan, Nate, and Mitch. Enjoy the show, you son of a bitch. When they say grasping at straws, is that an innuendo for grabbing their pencil dicks? It's a serious question. I feel like we all need the answer to. 'Cause if it is, I think we need to participate. What's more fun than having participation?
Do it twice. That's so.
It's not the first time Evan stole your clap, am I right?
Oh, I gave it to him. Welcome back to Grasping at Straws with Nathan. That's me. Evan. And Mitch.
That's me.
I'm really glad you did that. I was kind of forgetting who was who.
Yeah, it's not for you, you dumbass.
Yeah.
It's for the listeners.
It is.
No, I meant that like with sincerity.
Because if you're new, we love you.
Yeah. And sorry about not posting on Halloween with our Halloween episode. Because I'm not good with computers. So
he has Windows 11, so it's tricky.
It's nothing to do with that.
I know.
I'm just dumb as hell.
We're just trying to give you.
I'm just talking shit.
I'm
Windows...
transparent. I'm like a window, brother. You can see right through me.
Oh shit.
That's why he works on me all the time. Let's go.
Oh wow, he works on you.
That was good.
Those bars. Those bars.
Those bars. Feed the chicken. Feed the chicken. That's
feed the
it.
chicken.
Oh fuck.
So what are we? What have we been up to this week, fellas?
That's a fucking loaded question. I've been sick for the last 5 days.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
It was kind of nice. I mean, obviously it sucks being sick, but it's great having the best excuse to just do nothing at the same time. It gets old after 2 days, but
yeah, the first 2 days of being sick is pretty.
It's not bad.
Nice.
You feel like shit, but you're like, I can sleep all day. I could do. I don't even have to get dressed today.
Yeah, and
and
no one can be mad at me.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
it's a
fucking
write-off.
sick.
Exactly. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I've kind of had the opposite. Been working on my place a bunch.
Yeah.
Got
I was gonna ask, and then I was like, we'll wait so that it gives us something to talk about.
I mean, it's not much to talk about. Just working on my house. Got some walls painted finally. I've had my dad in there all week, and he's just been mudding and taping, which is.
Is he ripping doobies in the basement?
No, he's tried to a few times, and I'm
told
like,
him to stop.
I'm like, bro, I got a fucking family who lives upstairs. You gotta go outside.
Family and kids upstairs. I could see your dad being like, it's not illegal.
Yeah. When I first moved in, I was fixing it up a little bit, and he just lit a smoke in the fucking
You
house.
told me about that.
And then the guy upstairs was like, hey, there's no smoking in there. And I'm like, oh, I haven't been smoking in there. And he's like, well, I can smell it. And then he just my dad walks up with a lit cigarette. And I was like, didn't know.
Fucking red-handed, man. Red-handed. Yeah, because you can get in a lot of trouble for that. Well, I don't know about a lot of trouble because you actually know your landlord, but
I wouldn't get in any trouble. I just don't want to be on bad terms with the neighbors.
The
upstairs.
neighbors, yeah, because then it's just awkward. Oh, yeah, something happened. We're not going to say that, though.
No.
But now they're going to speculate some probably worse shit.
Yeah, Nate beat this bitch up. No reason.
Oh, she was
unprovoked.
asking for it.
Yeah, she was just taking the garbage out, and Nate didn't take kindly to that.
Well,
so
no. You know what it was?
It was a holiday week that week, so the garbage wasn't for the next till the next day.
Yeah. So you hit her with a 3-piece combo. Hold the fries.
I had a funnier one, but now it's just gonna seem like I'm tacking onto it.
Go give her, brother.
Nah,
come on,
that's beneath me.
This is all fun.
That's beneath me. I'm a professional.
You gotta yes and that shit and keep going.
I was gonna say she didn't offer to take your garbage out.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Yeah. That's justified.
You want to know how I'm not a professional? amongst many ways. I way overbuilt that up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you delivered. It was pretty funny.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's funnier than Nate beating a bitch up.
I
Is
don't
this
know,
the
that's
is this
pretty
the
funny.
friend in Evan or the professional in Evan talking?
I don't know, man. I'm like not gonna lie to you boys. I'm
They
pretty hungover
contradict
today.
all the time.
You actually look pretty good for being hungover.
Yeah.
Usually you're like,
Normally I'm dead inside.
White.
Yeah, I honestly
I drank
feel
two-
like
I drank two
it's
beers
more
yesterday.
So being sore from eating shit on my skateboard, drunk as fuck last night.
oh yeah, let's get
I
into
was-
that.
You
I
go
was
for a
telling-
skate?
I was over at my buddy's place. Like my buddy Blair lives right down the road from here.
Oh
so-
yeah, you said you were doing that.
Yeah, so I was
You were-
over there with him and some of the fellas, and I got tanked because like I just bought a case of beer. I got a Mickey in that. I come home and Blair's like, "Yo, come by tonight," and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Don't bring any beers though." And I was like, "Why are we not drinking?" He's like, "No, I've just like you've given me so many fucking beers, so I bought a case and just have at it, bro." So
That's sick.
I got pretty fucking torqued at Blair's last night, and I skated down
Torqued.
there. Yeah, so I skated down there, and on the way home, I was like, "Yeah, I'll be fine." So I'm just ripping like a bastard.
Yeah.
And I
Oh
had, like, one
shit.
of those fucking death moments where you hit a pebble and just fucking lose yourself. I did like a full,
Done it about 140
dude, I
times
did
in my
like
day.
a full front flip off my board, and in like the blink of an eye, I'm just flat on my back on the corner of Governors and just like
Yeah, I saw.
down for the fucking count.
Dude, a good as the fucking the dogs from the Matt and Shane Secret podcast say, you took a nice brewski tumble.
A brewski tumble.
Yeah, that's
I still like yard sale. That's still my
Yard
number
sale's
one.
a good one.
that's like the first.
But you gotta
time,
lose all your shit.
Yeah, or like knock a full table
Yeah,
over
it's
or something.
specific. It's very specific.
Yeah, that's like the first time.
Rest
I
in
ate
peace,
shit
our
on a
buddy Travis
skateboard.
at the cottage.
Yeah, oh man, those are some fucking.
That was the best yard
that-
sale I've ever seen.
Yeah, that.
And that was
guy-
also when I discovered the term yard sale.
Yeah, that guy, he was fucking something else, man.
Bro, I've seen that guy fall so many times.
Yeah, and then you guys made fun of me when I fell that one time in my garage and cracked one of my fucking ribs off of a stool.
Yeah,
A
you were
wooden
being a
stool.
pussy.
I was winded. I couldn't even breathe or respond. They're like fucking talking shit. It was
Fucking
hilarious.
walk it off, you little
In hindsight,
pussy.
it's probably
Yeah.
the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, after I ate shit, I very quickly got up, did like a little, check the surroundings, like, did anybody see that? And then just got right back on the board and
Dude,
skated home.
Do you
I've had
remember
it-
when I ate shit with you years ago, going down the hill from Mickey's place on a
Yeah,
skateboard?
dude. Oh my god, brother, you like.
Dude, the trucks were so fucking loose.
Yeah, we're like
I was
we're
like wobbling.
we're ripping down like that huge fucking hill, steep as hell, windy as a bitch. And I remember before we left, Mickey was like, "Yeah, last like one thing, do not rip down that hill on my longboard." So of course we get to the top of the hill. I'm on Mickey's longboard. I'm
Evan,
like, "We're fuck."
Right quick. There might be a fart in the middle of that, what you were saying
Yeah,
there.
okay.
I don't know if it's going to work,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, because we wouldn't hear it.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing. That.
yeah, sorry,
But,
continue.
Yeah, so we get to the top of the hill, and like me and Mitch were both like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're bombing this bitch." So we're going. I'm like cooking, and then I look over at Mitch, and the board is straight up like, and then he leaves the board, gets
Oh,
like
yeah, I
4
just
or
bailed.
5
I just
steps
accepted
in,
it.
does like gets 4 or 5 running man steps in, and then it's just full ass over tea kettle, right rolls all the way down to the bottom
It
of
took
the hill.
pretty much everything in me not to hit my face off the ground.
Yeah.
I had a good one. There's coming back from like the driving range and then down towards that hill you're talking about. You know,
Yeah.
that like steep like the
Yeah.
hill that like goes around.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
in
yeah,
like
yeah.
grade 10 or something. And I was going through a loafer phase, so I was wearing loafers.
Yeah.
They were fucking nice. I
Yo,
have to
loafers
say.
are sick, man.
And but I was riding my longboard down this fucking hill, and it just rained. And at the bottom,
that's the worst time to do anything.
Oh, at the bottom, I would have been fine, but at the bottom there's the stop sign, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't just fly through there. There's
No,
a
you'll
decent amount
fucking
of traffic
die.
there."
Yeah, you'll actually
So I
die.
start fucking, and I'm not good at skateboarding or longboarding. I ride goofy Mongo like
know
a
what you are good at,
fucking
though?
retard.
You're good at falling off them.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at falling.
Yeah, once you learn that tuck and roll, it's potent.
But dude,
Yeah.
listen to this. So I start trying to slow down, and I'm wearing loafers, so my foot's just gliding across the fucking wet cement like nothing. So I'm like, I gotta jump off. So I just jump off, and I start like sliding down the hill on my feet. And I'm like, I go a good like 10, 15 feet of just like no board, just sliding on the wet asphalt.
Ouch.
And then, no, like on my shoes, like standing.
Oh,
And then I hit a fucking dry patch.
That's
and
actually
then
really cool.
just ass over tea kettle. Fucking.
Oh, you
down
almost
this-
had it. You
I was
almost had
doing
it.
so good. Like it was long enough. I was sliding on my feet long enough to be like, "Yo, I might pull this off." and then just fucking one little dry pocket, just boom, and then just fucking started rolling.
Oh no.
See, that reminds me. This was years ago in high school. It was me and Kato. I came up with this idea when we were baked one day, and then we made it happen. And it was such a bad idea. But what we did, we took like a big cutting board and we traced a pair of shoes on it and cut it out on a bandsaw in like our woodshop class.
Oh.
And then we bolted it to a pair of shoes. And we were like, yeah, because then you can like run and slide. It's just like the pucks they have for like longboarding gloves or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Then you can just like, take a couple steps and go for a little rip. So we get him, and like we're fucking around. We're like, yeah, like on flat ground, this is ass. So we're like, fuck it, let's take it to Lorraine, and like we go to the steep side of it.
For people who don't know, it's a steep
It
hill.
is a steep
It's not
fucking
super
hill.
long, but it's very steep.
It is like almost straight up, and I'm
Yeah,
stupid,
and
so
and like the intersection at the bottom is so sketchy.
yeah. So
Well,
Kato,
it's a dead end at the bottom,
yeah, it's
True-
yeah, it's like the
yeah.
stop signs or whatever.
Wait,
but yeah,
which hill?
Lorraine,
right by my old place on Mercer.
off of Ann Street.
Yeah, no, I know Lorraine, but
You know where the park
I'm
is?
trying to think of the hill.
Do you know the
Yeah.
baseball
Yeah, like
diamond?
that massive hill that comes right towards.
Oh
the park.
yeah. That's what I meant by an intersection. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a four-way. It's a
But
three-way.
either way, so I get to the top of this thing, and again, like you were saying, it had just fucking rained, so the ground is like slippery as a bitch. And I'll tell you that, in theory, it was a very good idea. It worked, fucking mint. The only thing was
You're not Bam Margera.
the biggest thing is it's not about the act of the motion. It is about trying to stop once you're cooking. So I was going
true.
so fast that like the wind pushing on me, I was like spinning in circles, going Mach fuck down
Well,
this hill.
you forgot to say something, unless you're getting at it, of how you went down the position.
Yeah, I originally started standing, and then I started flipping, and then it was my back to like the bottom of the hill, and I squatted. So I'm literally like, hold on, for the people at home, I am like ass to ankles going like Mach 10, ripping down this fucking hill.
Did you
And-
butt scooch at all?
Oh no, I ended up just eating it hard. I
Oh.
straight up was like, there's no way to stop, fuck it, and I just gave in. It was like, and just rolled my ass down the
You
hill.
guys ever see the video? It's like this Scottish dude or something just sliding down the fucking hill on his ass. He's like, I'm just fucking sliding on my ass. And then he cuts to front cam. It's a fucking super long ass hill. It's like ice and snow. And he's just sliding on his butt, clean sliding on his
Yeah.
butt for like 2-3 minutes.
Dude,
It's
the
hilarious.
fucking ice burn you get on your cheeks.
Yeah.
I had a good fall. I was
I don't know, he
in a
seemed to be
roller.
enjoying it in the video, but
I was in a rollerblading phase for just strictly transportation.
Please, God, tell me how
instantly
old you
thought of
were.
my cousin.
I was in like grade 7 or 8.
Okay.
But-
I don't know. Yeah, continue.
It was better than walking. It was faster than walking.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I lived in Greensville, like at the party house, so I was
Yeah.
a ways out there.
Just puberty Nate fruit booting around.
Fruit booting, that's awesome. But
That's fucking great.
so I was going to my buddy's place, and there's like, he lives at the bottom of this big hill. So the first time I rollerbladed there, I get up to the top, and I'm looking down, and it's not a very long hill, but it's like Lorraine. It's very steep. And I'm like, I got this. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking cruise to the bottom, and then I'll hit his grass, and just that'll slow me down, and I'll just like stay on. I'm like, I'll just prepare myself for the fucking patch of grass at the bottom,
Yeah.
and I'm good. So I start ripping down this hill, and I'm like in the tuck position on fucking
That's a rookie
rollerblades.
maneuver, though. Grass can fucking suck.
Well, let me finish.
I was gonna say.
So I'm going, and I hit the grass. Everything's going perfectly. No wobbles, nothing. I even do a little hop onto the grass. As soon as I hit the grass, the fucking wheels just dig in,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I just start
yeah.
fucking rolling. I got shoes in my bag, and they're just like...
Do you guys know the hill at the cemetery?
Hold on.
Oh, you're not done?
No, so I fucking eat it, and then I'm just laying there like on my back, like, oh fuck, and then just in the distance, all I hear is, "Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, now I have another story.
And there was just this old couple who had the house like halfway up the hill.
It's funny because you're like practically a child still at this
who
point.
just watched me rip past them on the hill and then fucking.
Did you come out
eat
of
it.
that with any injuries?
No, I was young, dude. I
Yeah,
just
you're
popped
just
right up,
invincible.
like
Those
fucking
are the,
good
those
to
are the
go.
golden days.
Did
Dude,
you-
if I did
Like,
that now, I'm out for a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I would do? I would tense up and I would just be fucked for that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
no,
it
I'd
for
be
me.
fucking toast.
If I ate shit like some of the shit eatings I've had in the past, I think that'd just be it for me.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying I'd die, but I would. Just
When was
never
the
be
last
same.
time you fell?
proper fall?
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I properly.
I slipped on my deck. It's not even a funny story. I just slipped on my deck and I just fucking went completely horizontal and just on the ground.
Oh, like one of those
Dude,
fucking like one of those like comedic like.
Oh, like yeah, exactly. I was drunk, so it probably helped.
Nice little
'cause I didn't-
brewski
I
tumble.
didn't- yeah, I didn't tense up. One that comes to mind. This was a while ago, though. Probably like far from the most recent one. But I was riding my bike up Park Street because I just found it in the basement. I was like, nice. I haven't ridden this in fucking years. It's actually kind of funny. And I get it all good to go. Like I greased up some stuff and put the chain back on, and I just ripped it up Park Street. I'm cooking. Next thing I know, boom, handlebars clean off the bike.
And dude, that's so classic.
And I was just like, all right. Like, I'm just sitting there for 5 seconds. Like, any fucking second now, I'm about to fucking die, basically. And, yeah.
Did you have
ate complete shit.
Did you have enough time to think?
Yeah.
When,
Yeah.
when-
Because I can go no hands, right? So I was just kind of like,
Did you try to put them back in?
no. What are you going to fuck? You can't What I should have tried to do is brake somehow. But, like, you're still going to
No, you just take the handlebars and just jam them in the spokes.
But yeah,
and
so
call it a day.
so handlebars clear. Bikes are right off.
yeah.
So this isn't even the end. Like, in my opinion, this isn't even the funniest part. So I eat shit. It's like a cartoon style fall where you're
Yeah.
tangled up with your bike eating shit.
Can't get
And
back.
then this guy comes out of his house and he obviously just saw the whole thing and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fine." Fucking piece of shit. And I threw my bike and walked home. And he's just like, "Whoa!" But like he probably was like, "Yeah, I'd be like that too." 'Cause
Yeah.
I just got mangled. I was on my way to see people and I'm all cut up and shit.
Dude,
Pissed off.
my brother Jay, the one night he was fucking hammered. It was when I lived at Mercer. And he was like kind of in an argument with his girlfriend at the time. And he's like, "Yeah, I got to go to her place and see her." And this is probably like fucking midnight. And he's hammered. And he jumps on the bike. And he's gone. I'm not kidding. He's gone for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And he comes back in. Fucking just like sore. He's like, "Fuck, I ate shit on the bike." And I'm like, "How far did you make it?" He made it a bike ride, about a 30-second bike ride away. He made it to the park on Mercer, which is
Wait a minute. So why'd he take so long?
because he fucking went to go down the hill and the gear skipped or something and the chain fell off and he just endoed over the fucking handlebars and knocked himself out for like an hour. So he was like in the park at midnight, just
Probably had a
laying
fucking
there,
concussion.
wrapped around this bike, and he woke up to some random girl being like, Mister, are you okay?"
He could have died. That's insane.
He was
That's
gone.
That's
He
insane.
was gone for so long.
And he fucking ate shit 30 seconds in.
And he
Roughly.
was hammered. And then obviously that just made his girlfriend more angry at him because he was just MIA for an hour and a half. And he's like,
Yeah.
"I just fucking
No, I swear
ate
I wasn't.
shit on
I
my
wasn't
bike."
doing anything. I was riding my bike and got knocked out.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I've never let him live that down.
That's fucking madness.
Oh, so it's
Yeah, I
just,
remember back in the day skating, I took a number of fucking good spills. I remember the
yeah,
one time.
same.
I remember the one time I was with your brother actually, and you know like
Shocker.
that, you know that like big hill that goes from like the cemetery into the driving park.
Other way around, brother. Hardcore.
But
Sorry.
you know like that hill that goes from the cemetery into the driving park, like that big steel, like at the end of the street where your
Helen
uncle lived.
Street.
Yeah, Helen Street. So I we're at the top of the hill. I had just gotten a new skate set up, and I was like feeling a little ballsy, feeling a little cool. So I'm at the top of the hill.
New
and I'm-
skateboards will do that too.
Yeah. Oh, but I used to skate like the fucking loosest trucks on the planet.
That's crazy to me.
yeah.
I
Dude,
could
like
not do
I
that.
kid you not,
Loosey-goosey
when I
like
could-
your butthole.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
That is what they say.
But I'm at the top of the
I've
hill
heard at
and I look
least
at
5
Kyle.
people say that.
I look at Kyle and I'm like, "Yo, I think I got this." And Kyle's like, Okay, give
Not
it a
gonna
go.
stop you.
I'm not even joking. I think I made it about a quarter of the way down the hill, and then my speed wobble. It wasn't just like a. It was straight up like going all over the place. So I fall.
Did you make any
ripped,
sounds as you were wobbling?
Just,
I'm pretty.
That was probably
I'm
me
pretty
on the
sure I
bike.
was going and just being like, shit. Then the board fucking goes out from underneath me. I fucking eat shit on the ground. I tore like both the sleeves off my hoodie rolling down this fucking
that
hill.
sucks.
I get to the bottom. I am ripped up. Like my jeans have fat holes in them. I'm missing the sleeves on my hoodie. I'm like just laying there. Scared the shit out of some old man walking his dog. And all I hear is this old man go, Jesus Christ, boy, you all right?
Was it fucking Hank Hill?
I love your old man impression.
Yeah,
That's-
it's just Hank
Jesus
Hill.
Christ, boy.
I set up
Calls
and
you
I'm,
boy.
I set up and I'm looking at like, cause this guy had to have been like in his 80s, and he's like he's looking at me like he just saw a kid die in front of him, and I pop up and I'm like, did you see where my board went? And the guy's like, Jesus fucking Christ, and just walks away.
Fucking
Yeah.
falling stories are always.
Oh man, I
fucking-
bought a skateboard once, and I can't remember where I was, in Dundas somewhere. Anyway, did the classic like hit a rock, you go forward, skateboard goes flying back.
Yeah.
Car ran it over same day I bought it. No, but hear me out. I was freaking out. The board was completely fine.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I'll
Yeah,
take
I
it.
almost got hit by
The
a
dude
car.
didn't even care. He just kept driving, and I was like, I'm honestly kind of more down with that than him being like, what the fuck, like freaking out. So I was like, all right, at least he
Even
drove
if he's
away.
nice and he's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" You're like, "Fuck off." This
That's
is so
what I did with the
embarrassing."
bike, brother. I was like, fine. Like I was just adrenaline up to here.
Yeah.
Anyway, speed wobbles.
Yeah.
One time, you guys know the hill at the cemetery, the
The
steepness.
one that he was just talking about.
Oh no, like
no,
in the
no,
cemetery.
in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Well, anyway, you know how people toboggan there. There's steep hills.
Yeah.
There's the paved hill that cars drive up to the top with. Like they use that to drive. Anyway,
Yeah.
Joel barely skateboarded at the time. We were drinking in high school, and he was like, I could probably bomb that hill. And I was like, dude, you don't even
I
skate.
wish I had Joel's confidence in random shit.
He almost fucking died. We had to, so he ate shit. Like, just imagine the most speed wobbly shit eating your imagination can generate. Pretty much spot on. And we had to like walk him to our friend's house down the street. And I remember we were like, do you have any Band-Aids? And he's like, I don't know. And we're like, we need fucking Band-Aids, brother. Didn't find any fucking Band-Aids, and Joel's just like taping fucking.
Yep. Yeah.
Paper
I-
towels.
that fucking
No, I
checks
think
out.
like Kleenex, like the dumbest shit you could fucking.
Just sticks in all the
Yeah.
cuts.
Actually, I don't want to start making Joel sound like a dumbass too much.
Oh, you're hammered in high school.
But-
Yeah, everyone's a dumbass when you're hammered in high
It
school.
might have not been tissue paper. I might be fabricating that one. But anyway, yeah, we had to he had to use like tape and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I've taped up plenty of cuts in my day.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, I think did we talk about when I fell off the roof when we were working on the podcast?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think that was the last.
That was before I was even on full time.
That might have been like the first fucking episode. Or like
we were
one
talking
of
about
them.
it recently. I didn't know if
Well,
it
we around the time that happened, we just started the podcast.
Yeah, I thought I know.
I just remember it was like because when we talked about it on the pod, like when I was there for it, I remember the next day was when you guys asked me to be on.
It's
like,
probably one of those
full-time.
ones with no videos, so nobody saw it anyway.
No, it's probably one of the first video ones if he was on.
Yeah, because like you guys might have talked about it without it, but like I'm gonna be completely
No,
transparent
we talked
with you,
about
I
it
didn't
recently.
watch.
You know what? Whatever. No one's probably
Just
even
say it
listened
again,
to that
because
episode.
if I don't remember it, I'm willing to bet most of the viewers.
I
don't
talked
remember it.
to you about this very recent, so I was wondering if it was on like an episode or two ago.
I don't know. I don't know.
Whatever. Fuck them if it is. So yeah, I think that was my last fall. Was
That was a bad one.
fucking
That was a bad one.
walking across the wall, the 2x6 wall. We had joists leaned up on the wall, and then someone moved it so it was sitting like 4 or 5 feet up on sheets of plywood. So when I stepped on it,
That someone may have been me, by the
it
way.
might have been Mitch. It might have been the other guy. But so when I stepped on it, because I was walking across these all day, because they were all going to the ground, and I stepped on it, and the bottom kicked up and shot off of the plywood, so it started like sliding down, and I fucking rode it like a skateboard. And I was doing pretty good, but then it hit the bottom, like the bottom of the joist hit the ground and just stopped.
Yeah.
I went flying into a pile of
You got
fucking
you got to bear in
cut-offs.
mind too. You're wearing a tool belt and shit.
Oh, I was getting to
like
that.
it's tough to be agile wearing that shit. For sure.
Yeah, well, I was being pretty. I was doing pretty good.
Oh,
I
not to
fucking
mention-
skated that thing down.
Not to mention it was fucking cold outside.
Yeah, it was just. It
Eating
was right. It was right about a year ago.
Eating shit. Yeah, it was like November or even December, I think.
Yeah,
And
I
like
think it was
eating
November.
shit outside in the cold.
Well,
is a
when it hit
whole
the
other-
ground,
a whole other
When the
bullshit.
bottom of the joist hit the ground, it just sent me flying, and I flew into a pile of cut off wood. Like my just
Oh,
landed
yeah.
on it. My like hammer dug into me.
Nate,
It was like,
Nate, I'm just remembering I was in the porta potty. when
Yeah,
it
you didn't
happened.
see
I
it
was taking
sting.
a shit.
and then our boss fucking
Oh, yeah,
comes
our
out.
boss was
He's
the
like,
only
Who
one who
the
saw
fuck
it.
set that up like that? Like I didn't get in any trouble. I'm like, probably should have like looked where I was walking, but in my defense, I was walking on that shit all day because it was set
Yeah.
up for that.
Oh, I
And-
think I remember something kind of funny. I remember being in the porta potty taking a shit when it happened, and I remember Dom getting out and yelling, and I think I was getting ready to like get out.
Just sit back down.
I sat back down for another like 5 minutes.
I ain't dealing with that.
That's 100% what it was.
Oh, another
So I
good.
was like, knowing him, he's just gonna cool off in like another couple minutes. I'm just gonna sit here and
Yeah,
wait.
I just popped up. So I just had that like adrenaline. I just like popped up. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I was like, I feel like Nate's pissed too. I'm just gonna sit down for another few minutes.
And then he went and grabbed coffees, and I like walked around for a second doing something. Then we had coffees, and like right as we were done fucking our coffee break, I was like, my back hurts so fucking much.
Yeah, you were
like,
fucked for like a week after that.
Oh, it sucked.
You have a bad back to begin with.
It's bad. Yeah, I got a bad everything, man. I'm too old.
Construction, dude. Construction.
says the youngest guy on the pod.
Yeah, construction will do that to you though, man.
Yeah,
Dude, I haven't slept in a real bed in almost a month.
That's
Yeah, that's
that's
brutal.
probably what it is.
I do miss you sleeping on the floor here. It was really cute seeing you all bundled up, nice and warm.
It
little
bring him back
ball
to
on
his
on
days of
my living
roofing
room
you at
floor.
parties.
Huh?
It brings him back to his days of roofing you at parties.
He didn't have to roofie me, brother. Let's go.
What's he gonna do?
Gay sex.
But
All right,
another
folks.
good
Consensual.
Another
Yeah.
good shit eating story of mine. This was like years and years
This
ago.
whole
so-
episode. We're
Yeah, we're like halfway through.
of just talking about eating shit. That's
It's a
wicked.
good
Well,
subject.
there's a
It's
lot
a
of
good
good.
subject.
There's a lot of good ones, but this was at the house I grew up in.
I've
I
eaten
know
a
you've,
lot of
like-
shit. This is an easy episode.
Yeah.
I eat pieces of shit like that for breakfast, brother.
You eat shit?
Okay, is this a good
But,
time to get a beer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
grab me
Anyone
one
need
out of
one?
the
Freezer?
freezer.
Yeah, out of the freezer. And actually, could you throw this one in the fridge for me? I'd rather a colder one.
Is
than
that empty? I'll take it.
It's not. I'm just checking the video. Just in case. We're good.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, I know you came to my the house I grew up in a couple of times when we were.
Yeah, I helped you
when we
dig
were
a hole
hanging
in
out.
the
Yeah,
back.
help me dig that hole. My mom still talks about that shit. But did you ever go into the basement at my old house?
Yeah, I think you had me look at something.
Yeah,
in the
so
basement.
you remember how there was like the staircase, like there was the carpeted stairs to the back door, and then it would like do that 90-degree, and then there's like the long run where
so, yeah.
so the ceiling would be high, and then there was a bump out. Anytime someone walked into the basement and they were like around my height, I'd be like, watch the bump out because that thing's dirty. And the reason I always warned people about it is because when I first hit over 6 foot, I took the dirtiest spill of my entire life down the flight of stairs. So it's like the bump out was about halfway down the stairs, and my mom was like in a hurry, like we had to go somewhere, and she's like, fucking grab your shit, we need to go now. So I go to run into the basement, and 6 foot was the cutoff. That was how tall that opening was.
Yeah, me and
So,
Mitch would have been mint.
I'm running down the stairs. Yeah, I'm running down the stairs.
trying to hit it.
Yeah, I'm running down the stairs, and I just catch dead noggin, just straight forehead off the corner of the bump out, fall back, hit the stairs, and then roll down the entire flight of stairs. And I just like open my eyes, and I'm face down on the floor in my basement. And my mom's yelling at me because we have to leave. And I was like, brother, I just fell down like a 15-step staircase onto the concrete floor.
Stairs suck.
You know
Stairs
what?
suck.
Sometimes I wish I was tall, but then every time you come to my house, you whack your head off of
Yeah,
the fucking
every-
ceiling.
That's a small price to pay.
Every
bro.
time I've walked into your house to record a pod and walked out of your house when it's over, I have smoked my dome off
Even
the
I've
ceiling.
told you, I'm like, watch your head. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I got it. Bam!
Yeah. Oh, dude, the worst one I took, thinking of like basement apartments and that, was at Key and Pim's house. Kean, if you see this, hi, buddy, love you. But I stayed the night at Kean's place, and we got super fucked up. And I don't remember him telling me that like the ceiling in his basement was straight up like 5'8", 5'9".
Oh,
So
I'd be golden. I'd
Yeah,
probably
so
like
I'm,
that's like my basement.
Yeah.
At the, where
Oh,
you hit
dude,
your
it
head
was
off of.
yeah, dude, it was
It's
bad.
It's like if I walk straight up, my like hair touches it.
Yeah, dude. So like I actually it might have even been lower than that because this was like I remember it was like a hobbit hole in this basement. So I slept on the couch down there. I was all fucked up. And then I woke up in the morning and I forgot that he told me about the ceiling and I stood up like a normal person stands up, normal speed. You don't take your time or nothing. And I stood up and smoked my dome so fucking hard I left a little indent in the ceiling and then just pancaked on the floor. And then I just hear Kian come down the stairs and I'm laying on the floor like hungover, so I'm already not doing well.
No.
And then I smoke my dome as hard as I physically fucking could, so I'm laying
Oh, a
there
lot of
just
things are making sense now.
yeah, so I'm just like fucking folded. Dude, I still have a bump on my head from a head injury, dude. Like, and I think I got the
Was
bump
that
on
from
my
when
head.
you were a kid?
Yeah, I was
dropped
like-
as a baby.
Yeah, well, I did it to myself technically, but yeah,
Oh, there's this one video.
Did it to yourself.
But yeah,
did.
Kian comes downstairs.
That's
He's
what
like, "Well, I
really
take it
hurts."
you're awake now," and I'm just laying there, folded on the floor, like, "Yeah, buddy."
Just seeing fucking
Fuck.
Yeah,
stars.
see, yeah, it was
Stars,
like some
yeah.
fucking Looney Tune shit.
Ever
There was the
actually
birds
see
around my
stars?
head.
No, but you know those like, it's kind of like stars, but it's like
Yeah.
those like squigglies or whatever.
I've never actually had any of that personally. I wonder, like,
It's almost
I'm
like
basically
blank
wondering
spots.
if it's a literal thing or not.
Well, there's like blank spots almost. Like it's like random shapes.
I've never hit my head that much. I've fucked myself up.
I've hit in my head. I mean, I got a scar on my forehead.
Oh, I domed myself when we were working up north, off that fucking bump out. Remember? I was crouching under your fucking tarp that you put in there to divide the rooms.
Yeah, I remember.
I fucking decimated my head off that wall.
I remember you hitting it, but I'm trying to think of
buddy,
what you
it's
hit.
not even worth deep diving into. I just smashed my head off of a fucking wall. by accident.
I've been pretty good lately
With what?
with not hurting myself very bad. It's just like
Oh, he's
Good
knocking
one,
on
dude.
wood. He's knocking
Get it like a
on wood.
boner.
like
Wood.
morning wood, except
Yeah.
it's not morning.
Nighttime wood.
Nightmare wood.
Nightmare.
I was just about to do that. Fuck, we should have if we did it at the same time. We're
Yeah,
halfway
no.
through already, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're at
actually
30
like
minutes.
just over the 30-minute mark.
Well, we're just under because we recorded for like 3 or 4 minutes before starting.
Yeah, so my third favorite candy. Actually, yeah, Mitch, you haven't even like seen the episode we did. It's not even posted yet. But me and Nate,
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah.
I just figured out today
yeah,
how to
me
fucking.
and, me
so-
and Nate spent an hour trying to list off 5 candies that we liked from Halloween.
Number one.
I can't
Twix.
even remember what I said.
Okay,
You
first
said
off,
coffee
first
crisp.
off,
Oh, I did say coffee crisp.
are you guys
yeah.
talking about chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking
Well,
about Halloween candy.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I don't like candy, but I fucks with chocolate. so-
Yeah. that's
Well, you
pretty
get a
good.
lot of chocolate now. How do you guys feel about Smarties?
I
Mid.
prefer M&Ms.
Mid as fuck.
Shut your bitch ass up, Nathan.
You
My-
get it?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Thanks for the beer.
Yeah, you fucking tit. Once this is over, do you want to give me a ride to where I'm going? Do you want to do that for
Where are
me?
you going?
Your mom says.
You're going to fucking Tom Segura's studio in Austin?
That was really funny. He high fived himself as I set my mic down to high five.
Too late, brother. What the fuck were we talking about? Eating shit.
Smarties.
Oh, Smarties. Yeah, they're mid. I don't know. I like
Yeah, they're
M&Ms
kinda
better.
mid.
I like peanut M&Ms though. Those bitches go hard.
Oh, do you know the what are they called? Gisettes or something? They have the chocolate covered
Jizz?
raisons.
Oh, glossettes.
Gloss. I was pretty fucking close.
I don't know.
Gisettes?
I've never heard of them.
I don't
Gisette?
know.
What's your number one chocolate?
Twix.
Twix. Oh,
Twix for sure.
My number one chocolate is Nathan, if that counts.
Aw.
sure.
He's like half.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate, I think they call that.
You could even just
like
go
a
straight
caramel.
pretty standard.
Yeah.
That's not
I got a
chocolate,
soft,
that's-
gooey inside.
Yeah, don't I know
Ooh, baby. Pause.
it? I don't think you have to say pause when I am
it's
like
overtly
blatant.
gay.
Yeah, when I
Oh,
am
when we get good at
blatantly saying
editing,
something
Every
gay.
time you say pause, we should just do a quick like black screen that says pause for like a frame.
Don't put that on me to edit.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we got to get some.
Reese's-
You got to get your goddamn
Reese's.
computer
Actually,
going.
fucking
Yeah,
you
I
said
do.
Reese's last time I asked you that because I remember.
I forgot Reese's
I
last
remember.
episode.
I remember this. We had this conversation, and you were the one that brought it up.
No, I
You-
said recently. I've been liking Reese's a lot. Reese's.
All I'm getting at was
Reese's Pieces.
you said Reese was your number one, and I was gonna say
It's because I forgot about Twix then.
either Coffee Crisp or Kit Kat was mine, but then you said Reese's, and I was like, oh, I changed my answer to Reese's.
Now that you say it, because I forgot that, Reese's and Twix are tied.
Reese's
I
is my number
love
one.
a Twix.
What's
Do
your
you prefer
favorite?
left or right Twix?
Is there a difference?
Is it like testicles where one of
Actually.
them hangs lower than the other?
Is there a
One's more veiny
Because
than the other.
Is
yeah,
that true?
I eat.
No, there used to be
I-
the commercial, whereas
Oh,
right
yeah.
Twix Factory and left Twix Factory, and then they merged. It was a dumb commercial
back,
in
I
like
was
the
gonna
early
say
2000s.
back when commercials were good. I was gonna phrase it as a question, but
Yeah, no, I mean it wasn't like
like a woke
Mom,
TD Bank
Johnny's
commercial.
cutting me in half again.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
90s nostalgia.
How the fuck do you remember that? You'd have been so much younger.
I grew up
Nate's got autism.
poor with older brothers
What does poor have to do with it?
because we didn't have good channels.
Yeah, we watch Channel 14.
You still get the same commercials on.
I never
the
got to
good
see
channels.
Fairly Odd Parents, but I could tell you what the weather's like. By gum.
Yeah, I just grew up on Fox News when it was. It's still good.
I'm only informed on the weather when the
Yo,
females actually turn
Did
up.
you see fucking Tony Hinchcliffe go and fucking speak at a Trump rally?
No.
He is getting shit on right now by dumb liberals because
Of course
he
he is.
called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage because he just went up and
He's a
basically.
comedian. People need to understand this.
Well, it's I
But,
don't
like,
know how
I
the
feel like
fuck-
it's a poor idea to be a comedian at a political rally. That
I think it's a great idea for him. It's like I don't think Trump gives a fuck.
I think as a
but-
comedian,
Dude,
you
the
just,
amount of
you just
attention
want to
he's
get
getting?
as much press as you possibly can.
Oh, and that's his
Yeah.
comedy. Like he basically just went up and did a set, and it's so funny. I was listening to the new Matt and Shane Secret podcast, and Shane fucking had me dying because he's like, just think about like if World War III sets off right now because Trump wins. And it all comes back to fucking Tony Hinchcliffe speaking at a rally, and he's like, "Yeah, he's like the arch Franz
So he-
Ferdinand of
yeah,
World
I
War
saw that
So
III."
he
clip.
just called it. He called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage.
Dude, he just went up and just shit on the country and just did like his
wait,
set,
why Puerto
basically.
Rico?
Because there was a bunch of Puerto Ricans there,
Oh, really?
and it was just it wasn't just that. Like I didn't watch the whole thing, but he was up there for a bit.
That's really
He
funny.
basically just did a stand-up set. It
That's-
was fucking amazing.
That's really funny.
and
He
then
is so fucking famous. It's actually unreal.
it's crazy. He
Like world famous.
yeah, oh yeah, like Kill Tony fucking sold out Madison Square Garden twice in like fucking 4 hours.
Twice. Oh, they've been all over the world too. They've been in like Ireland and shit.
Oh yeah,
I'm naming one country, but they've been to others. I'm sure.
yeah. They just say Europe.
Europe. Europe.
Europe. But yeah, no, that was really fucking funny.
That is hilarious. Just shits on a whole country like that.
And then I was watching the news yesterday, and Trump was talking about something that liberals got all fucking pissed off about it because he was like, "I want to protect the women. I'm gonna protect the women of our country because I love Americans, and I'm gonna protect the women." Whether they like it or not.
Poor choice of words.
I was like, your heart's kind of in the right place with this one.
guy.
But why the
Yeah.
fuck would you say it like that, dude?
Oh my god.
We're going to do it whether they like it or not.
He can't fucking control himself. He just can't. And if he
It's-
can, it's even funnier.
Also, I think it's next week, the election.
I think they're already
So,
casting.
fourth?
I think they're already casting votes. Like,
Yeah, I think
currently.
it's November
The
4th.
states are goated like that. They have like more frequent elections. We need a fucking election here. We need one like
this year.
tomorrow.
Or I guess 2025.
Well, they're trying to bump one up. It'd be nice if they could. 'Cause
It's almost. I
mean,
don't
if you're
know shit
if
about-
you're pro liberal, I honestly don't give a fuck. But right now, they're the least popular they've been apparently in the last 150 years, or no, 100 years.
Yeah, probably.
And
Trudeau's
if-
a fucking idiot.
And if we pushed up,
oh, now our episode gets taken off of YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, fella.
we're not popular enough for that.
Allegedly, Trudeau was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, we
I
just-
hear
we
through the
read that
grapevine-
online.
I hear through the grapevine that things were pretty good for a long time, and then some guy came into it about a couple.
And now
years
gas
ago.
is $1.60.
Yeah.
It was like $1.30 something when I was at Pioneer. I think it was yesterday.
It fluctuates down sometimes.
Dude,
It's crazy
I-
how
I-
much
you know
it
what?
fluctuates.
I want COVID back when it was to fucking
yeah,
50
dude, when-
cents.
Just let me
What- dude,
finish what
when
I
I-
was gonna say though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. I do it all the time.
So anyway,
Yeah, dude. I remember when I.
hold on.
If we
Go.
push up the election, something actually might change. Is all I was getting at.
I think.
but if you let it linger too long, then
if
who
you
knows what the
let
fuck's
it
gonna
linger,
happen?
let it linger.
Just
You
saying.
have to.
Nathan,
let it
can you
linger.
finger
And,
me?
I'm up all night 'cause I'm a singer.
I'm working late.
That
I'm
just
getting
gave me Kenny
fingered.
Hotz vibes. I don't know why.
You look so
You just gave me
good.
Kenny Hotz vibes.
That's the
Getting
best compliment I've
fingered.
ever
Yeah.
fucking received in my life.
He's one of the goats.
And I
for
got
sure.
this one boy. He won't stop fingering.
I actually was watching a deep dive on KVS like the other day. This
Kenny
guy,
versus Penny. For
this
those
guy
who don't
made
know.
yes, this guy made a really sick YouTube video on the origin of their house, and
Ooh.
it turns out they originally tried to do the show in L.A.
That wouldn't have been as good.
I thought that was interesting.
It is interesting. It wouldn't have been as good. It's
Well,
it's
it
nice.
failed.
It's
They succeeded basically because Canadian television was so ass,
yeah.
and they were so ahead of the curb that not
the
only
head of the what
the curb
curve.
Yeah, it's curve, buddy.
I thought it was like driving and you're just like a little ahead of the curb.
Well, the curves are like they're perpendicular or parallel to the
Well,
car. So like,
I'm inventing a new term.
yeah, okay, I feel you.
And-
I feel you.
Marinate on it before you judge me. Anyway,
Only
yeah.
God can.
They were
judge me.
edgy as
Ahead of the
fuck.
curb.
They were edgy as fuck for
Head of the
like
curb your enthusiasm.
because I think the show was in the 90s, right? Early 2000s, late 90s.
You gotta give me something for that
I'm
one.
not gonna.
Word association.
What was the word?
I said ahead of the curb your enthusiasm.
Word insemination.
Word.
Word.
Insemination.
Insemination.
You should somehow get a hold of Larry David and hit him up with that one and be like,
Yeah.
I got something. for
Dude,
you."
Yeah,
I got the next big thing.
That would be a
And it's like,
hilarious-
don't worry,
that
I'm
would
not
be a
asking for money. I
hilarious-
just want you to be aware of this.
And then you just be like, I got the greatest joke of all time, and then just knock knock. Who's there? Queso.
Shut the fuck up. I will
Smash
beat
it.
you up.
Smash it.
Smash mouth it.
Smash it.
Dude,
I've been watching too much Joe List and Mark Normand, where
such
it's
thing.
just everything I hear, I try to word
There's
associate
no such
now.
thing. Is it because you're by yourself a lot?
The way you said that.
Are you a lonely boy?
to be fair,
I'm a
there's only so
lonely
many times
boy.
you can jack off in a day.
It's true. It's a pretty high number,
8.
but it's true.
11 if you count ghost loads.
Also, determination.
Never had a ghost load.
A ghost load?
Oh, this brings me to
is that
something.
a real thing?
I would imagine so. Like, well, I don't know. I've had some instances where I've been under the influence of narcotics and stuff, and
Checks
I've
out.
like,
I've never not. That's a lie. Never mind.
Yeah, I
I was
haven't.
about to be like,
I've definitely not come before.
Yeah, and I've felt it happen, but either like nothing would be produced, or it would just be like a, and then that's
It's
it.
just like a silkworm fucking
Yeah, it,
out of silk. That
yeah.
was kind of gross. I'm sorry about that.
it's like when you wash your hands and then you dry your hands off, but they're still kind of moist, and you just do one of these little flicks.
No, but that has some distance to it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
true.
literally like if
Well,
you're-
It's like
Not
a baby
always.
throwing up,
Not
like
always.
spitting up.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
just a
yeah,
quick
right
little
on
like
the chest.
just a
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
little.
Yeah, it was.
A little burpage.
I
Little
hate to
worm
use
burpage.
the technical terms, the legal parlance of this trade of jacking off on drugs.
What did Theo Vaughn say? Burping the yellow Muppet?
Something like that.
Burping the yellow Muppet. He was talking about an Asian gentleman.
Yeah.
And he was like, burping the yellow Muppet, homie. This gentleman that I'm referring to apparently was abstinent prior to
Never
this.
came once in his
Yeah.
life. and
Actually, yeah,
then
not even just
First time coming. By the way,
Yeah.
that dude is a fucking legend.
With a
First time
woman.
ever
With a
coming.
woman.
Sex.
Yeah,
Fucking attaboy.
true story. He might be
Yeah.
the only guy in existence.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
I
maybe
know.
back in the way back in the day.
where it was like
That's before we
you-
kept proper
Yeah, you
documentation.
fucked
Yeah.
when you were like 13.
yeah, because you had to keep the lineage alive
He
before
was
you
probably
retired
shooting
and
loads
died
in
at
his sleep, but
22.
that doesn't
No, they Shane Gillis was on and
How
asked.
could you know that you're? I guess
You
you'd
wake
to a
up
little
to
mess.
a fucking.
Nah, if you shot like, you could dry up. You could dry up in a couple.
You would
hours.
know. I've done it. You would know.
That'd have to be some loads.
Yeah, Nate just like fucking comes to in bed, just like, oh
Comes
Jesus,
to.
and then he's just like, I know I came.
I've
There's
never
no
had that.
evidence, but I came.
Comes to.
I've never had that. Not once.
Yeah, neither have I. But I
when I-
normally
A wet dream.
Yeah,
I've
I
had a
normally
few.
hit.
I've had a few.
I normally hit
I'm
my
not
shit up
surprised. You
before I
seem
go to
like a
bed.
fucking guy that you probably dream about some hot shit, don't you?
I get some hot dreams.
Me.
No.
Come
Oh,
on,
still
that's
not good.
feed the chicken.
No, it's not you, Evan. It is our friend groups. People we know. It will just pop in my dreams, and I'm just
We hang out with mostly dudes. Oh my god, he winked at me. If you didn't.
No, I
see it.
didn't. Prove it.
He winked at me.
Prove it. So you
No,
can't.
it's
You can
girls.
see based on my uncomfortable
weird.
face.
It's weird though when you wake up to having a sex dream with just like one of your girlfriends.
Yeah, I've done it.
And
You wake up. You
you're
wake
like-
up with a crush on her for a bit.
Yeah, but sometimes
It
it's like,
fades after like 24 hours, 48 hours, but you're like, oh, she's kind of special now.
yeah, there's been a few that's happened.
Any of them watching? If you had to guess.
Hope the fuck not.
Hopefully. No, hopefully. Hopefully, brother.
Maybe.
Hopefully, brother.
I doubt it.
Really?
Yeah, I doubt it. Maybe.
Just say her fucking name.
No.
Yeah, dude. just
How far
full-
in are we? She's
full-
not gonna see this shit.
Full- 44 minutes in.
Full Govey, just drop that shit.
Unplug your microphone and say her name.
Yeah, unplug your microphone.
Diane.
Woof, dude. Really? You're just gonna name? You're gonna name
telling her
Homie's
you said that.
mom, bro? That's fucking.
I'm
Yeah.
telling her you said that, and I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna tell her you said that.
Well, if you can't make jokes in this fucking day and age, then sue me.
I'm telling her you said that. I'm not making jokes. I'm gonna make sure that she knows that you're saying things about her like that. In front of my dad, I'm gonna tell her.
He'll probably laugh.
That's a bold. He
That's-
doesn't
that's-
laugh at things.
I make your dad laugh all the time.
There's a difference. He's just being nice. He doesn't actually find it
No,
funny.
me and your dad get along. Fucking like.
Actually, I was just
Peanut
talking.
butter
I was
and
just,
jam.
I was
Not
just
no
talking to
much
someone-
longer.
I was just talking to someone the other
Shouldn't
day
have said
about
that, Nate.
that one time we were up at the cottage and you and Sean had that like blood feud over a game of fucking badminton, and like your mom literally walks up and he goes, "I've never
Nate
seen."
and my dad have had some retarded arguments. I'm gonna let you finish,
Yeah.
but then I've got one after.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
like I remember Diane walking up to me and being like, "I don't think I've ever seen Sean play badminton," and now he's been at this for like 2 or 3 consecutive fucking hours.
Dude, me and him were going at it at badminton.
Dude,
Okay,
and
what
you-
was the
funny is you-
context though?
What?
Like
The
not-
badminton
Not context, like the details.
of the badminton game.
Yeah.
So me and him.
Were you playing badminton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me versus
Oh,
him.
I thought you were arguing about something badminton related.
No, we were playing. We were fucking
Oh.
going.
And
at
they,
it.
dude, they were fucking into it.
Where
You
the
would
fuck was I?
You would have thought it was probably napping, bro. It's the cottage. You like start your day at 5 or 6 p.m.
That's not specific to the cottage.
Hey,
But
that's where I see you
it was-
in
it
your
was
in your
great.
element.
Because
Yeah.
it was like a perfect sunny day with no wind, so the badminton was nice playing. And also, me and your dad are both sticklers for rules. So like,
Dude, it was
we
it
had
was
your
hilarious.
mom howling.
It was hilarious.
'Cause,
Like,
like,
Nate,
I'd
would,
hit
Nate would
it.
swing, and then you see Sean be like, "Hey," and then they'd be like, "I know, out of bounds,
That's
out
a
of bounds. That's
technical
on me.
foul.
That's on me." Like,
I'd call my own outs and he'd call his own outs, and like he'd be like, "Oh no," because our net was literally just one rope going across. There was no net. So if like it went under and you couldn't really tell, I'd be like, "Nope, that went under. That's your point." And like we were just going at it, and fucking it was
yeah, dude, it was like
it was a
2-3
match
hours.
of the century.
It was
brother.
like 2-3 hours. You would have thought it was the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
Oh, and it was great. I can't even remember who won because it was fucking even. Like it was a close gaming.
I'm pretty sure by the end of it, you were both fucking torqued.
Oh, we were hammered. We were
Absolutely
like
wasted.
the only time we would stop was to go make another drink and take a piss.
Do you guys remember arguing about who you think the best guitar player in the world is?
Nope.
Well, it's really funny. He was hammered, and he was saying that he thinks it's Kyle, which is cute.
Oh yes, I
But
do
you were like,
remember that.
and like he is an extremely good guitar player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on Kyle
He's
by any
not
means.
the greatest in the world.
But Nate
dude.
was like, "That's the most outrageous fucking thing."
I remember
But my
that.
favorite.
So
yeah, you
for,
were
for
but my
context, that's
favorite-
his brother.
My favorite thing
like-
was that it went on for like 20 minutes. And I remember looking at Mike and probably you, and we were like, and I think one of us spoke up. It's probably me, and I was like, "This is the stupidest fucking argument."
I
I've
was
ever
right
heard."
in that one because he's
It
like, "It's
was
my
so
son." Like,
funny.
obviously, I think he's
Like,
the best. I'm
yeah.
like, "Yeah, but you've heard fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan play
I
the
know,
guitar.
I
Yeah,
know.
you've heard fucking
It was
Zach
like-
Wild play
yeah.
the guitar."
Jimi Hendrix, game over.
It was,
Like-
it was super wholesome.
He's like, "Yeah,
this-
but I don't feel what I feel when Kyle plays
Yeah,
when
yeah,
when Stevie Ray plays." I was like, That's
My dad was
I
trying
get
to
what
be
you're
wholesome,
saying.
but Nate was being like factual.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "That's like."
I'm
don't
like-
get me wrong. Kyle would be the first to tell you he's not as good as like Stevie Ray Vaughan and fucking like.
Because I'm like,
Think of
I'm
other
like
just-
Sean. What you're saying is your favorite guitarist,
Yeah.
not the greatest guitarist.
Or no. I think it's the other way around. I think we were trying to say the greatest, not your favorite.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, we're talking about greatest guitarist. You're talking about your favorite guitarist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Kyle can be your favorite all day long. He's probably one of my favorite because I love Kyle. He's the best.
Yeah, same here.
But
for
he's not
sure.
the fucking greatest guitarist
I
in the
know.
world.
No, that's just what made it so funny. It was just like that's the fucking
I
most
put my foot
ridiculous
down.
thing ever.
Sean, baby, love you to death. Is this fucking retarded?
I'm like, I
Like
get
we're
where
talking
you're
about
coming
people
from.
that have been playing guitar for like 55 years. Like,
I think at one
So
point
funny.
you're like, yeah, no, he's not the greatest, but like I get what you're saying, Dad.
it was wholesome. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. He's your son. That's it's an amazing thing to say. You're a good dad, but holy fuck, this isn't true. Okay.
I think Uncle Mike was like, I'm not touching this one.
Yeah, that was like everyone else sitting there, and then I was just like, guys, holy fuck!
I'm
It's
like,
been like
Sean,
20 minutes.
I'm like, Sean, you're one of the most logical people I've ever met. You have to know where I'm coming at with this.
that's when the booze comes out. He'll just start saying shit, and then he'll double down.
Oh yeah,
I do it too. Everybody.
I
does
do it sober.
Everybody does it. Yeah, you
I'm a stubborn.
you
prick.
will be presented with stone cold facts, and you still double down, triple down, quadruple
Yeah,
down.
I've actually like I've seen you drunk and like you've been in an argument at the bar. We've gone outside. I'm like, you're wrong. And he's like, dude, I knew I was wrong like an hour ago. I'm just
Yeah,
standing
yeah.
on business.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You gotta respect it at least
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah,
well, you
like-
don't want to seem like you just don't trust yourself either. You
Yeah,
know?
but I've seen arguments where like Nate's been like, this is what I think, and it's like that's wrong, and here's the facts. And it could have been like 5 minutes. Nate going, oh yeah, that's true, but he'll be like, no.
Bro, it happens
No.
like almost every
You're like, yo,
weekend.
dude, dude, this is on Google. Yeah, well, that's the feds. Shut
Nate's
up.
right.
Dude, you
sometimes,
can
but-
Google whatever the fuck you want and find answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tested this out.
Like that one time I got a screenshot that said eating ass was good for your immune system because me and you were arguing over Facebook about whether or not you should or shouldn't be eating ass.
And I'm pretty sure I sent you one back with the exact opposite.
Yeah,
It's probably
dude, literally
not
the
good
one I think the
for your
funniest
immune
I think the
system. E.
funniest
coli.
I think the
Yeah.
funniest part is I sent you this thing be like eating ass boosts your immune system and it was like the article and then you like 5 seconds later, like it was less than a minute, Nate's like,
Ooh,
yeah, well
wait
what
a
about
second,
he was
though.
like, what about this? And you send me and it was a screenshot of the article I just sent you on a different news platform saying it was false.
if you're like a freak and you just come while you're eating ass, that would be good for your immune system. Coming is good for your immune system.
Oh, that's probably
Yeah,
why I
but
never get
dude,
sick, dude.
There's
Yeah, you're just
fucking
common.
Mark
Like a
Norman
certified
got
common.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I'm proud of
H.
you, Evan.
pylori.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Dude,
I was
Mark-
about to shake my own hand. Just fucking.
Well, you gotta wait till I free up the hand. It makes it funnier. Sorry, Nate. I'm actually not sorry. We weren't
I'm
interrupting.
not
you.
at all. You've been very mean to me since you got to the house. And
I will fucking fuck you up right now.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe
Brother,
it either, Nate. I don't
might
think you
have
got it
some
in you.
reach, but look at these little fucking skeleton arms.
Yo, but they're all muscle, brother. Fucking, I am 155 pounds of molten steel and sex appeal. You can't fuck with me, brother.
You're 155 pounds of faggot.
All right.
All right, folks.
All right.
Oh, that would have been a great ender, but
No, what the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't
I-
care.
Oh, the ass
I do
eating.
care.
It's not good for you.
Obviously not.
Nothing is good for
Did
you.
you see
Nothing fun is good for you. Cocaine,
Good
eating
for you.
ass. None of it's good for you. But
Do you
like,
know how many businesses start with fucking cocaine? All of them.
Ideas, maybe.
All of them.
Which I guess every business starts with an idea.
Have you not seen Mark Norman's special when his face is ballooned out? He got
Oh, I
H.
probably
pylori. It was either a special or Tonight set where he got H. pylori from eating ass, which is digesting shit, and it fucking his face is like twice the size of that it normally is, and he was on national television like that,
Oof.
and it's from eating ass.
yeah, I'd rather die on my feet than live kneeling to the oppression. I'm gonna eat ass, dog.
Yeah, you do that off your knees though.
Well, you don't have to.
Well, sometimes
You can get her to stand up
can't
on a
eat
bar
ass.
stool or something.
weak. It's a sign of weakness.
It's poop.
That you're looking at it the wrong way.
I'm looking at it the right way.
You're looking at it factually,
Does
and I
she have a
disagree with
poopy
you.
butthole? She has a poopy butthole every time?
They're all poopy buttholes.
They're not all poopy. Poop comes out of them.
They're
sure.
all poopy buttholes.
They're not poopy.
Yeah,
If
but
you
poop
wi-
only comes out sometimes.
if you wipe,
It's always kind of
you
leaking
wipe-
for me.
if you wipe like well enough, give it enough time for it to like.
If
dry
they don't
out.
have a bidet, I'm not going near it.
well, this is North America, brother. They don't have bidets.
Yeah, I won't even.
It's one of
eat
the best
pussy
South
from the
Park
back.
episodes, like the
I
toilet
don't
paper.
eat pussy. That's yucky.
You're fucking gay, dude.
Kidding. Of course I eat pussy.
So my third favorite candy is probably butthole.
I don't even like doing anal. It hurts.
I
You've said that
fucking.
so many- It's just
I swear to
It's
God.
the easiest
Yeah.
low
It's
hanging fruit
redundant.
joke.
Yeah.
But no, for real, I don't even like doing anal. I got shit
that's
on,
not like a minority. Thing.
I got
That's-
shit on my
that's pretty
dick
50-50
one time,
thing.
and it
Shit on me, dick.
threw me off big time.
Just clean it.
I did,
Yeah, just-
but
Yeah,
The fuck-
be a real man.
And
Let
then
it
just-
dry.
no. No.
All that matters
No!
is the friends we made along the way. All right,
Yeah. What if the clitoris is just the friends we made along the way?
the clitoris of life.
Hey, didn't you send me that meme that one time where I can't remember what the picture was, but it said something along the lines of like me rubbing her knee, saying, "Yeah, you like that." Oh, it was like that guy's hiding behind the tree, and it says the clitoris, and then it's two people fighting in the background, and it was like me rubbing her knee, saying, "Do you like that?"
Dude, the knee. It's a fucking.
That's the
it's
pleasure.
a good spot.
That's the pleasure center of the entire body. You rub the knee, and they will.
I saw a
bust.
YouTube video on it once.
Yeah.
I know.
One time I went on a date.
I googled it, bro.
And
I saw it in a video. Every girl can squirt.
Every girl can do it. That's one of the best lines. I saw a video. Every girl can do it.
Come on, every girl can do it. I saw it.
One time I went on a date, and right as I sat down, I smashed my kneecap off the table, and I had to just act cool.
I almost shit myself
First
on a
date,
date
too.
once. I drank 2 liters of chocolate milk.
You have IBS, by the way. You don't need a
Maybe.
doctor.
I haven't
to tell
shit
you.
myself this year yet.
This year. Yes, you did right at the beginning.
Game's still on.
Well, I
Right at
mean,
the
since
beginning.
I've turned 26, since March 20.
Oh, you're going birth years.
Yeah,
That's good.
March 22nd.
Usually
was
it
the
happens
last day I
more.
shit myself, and then I turned 26 on March 23rd.
Yeah, clean slate. You
Clean
just
slate.
You just etch a sketch. All right, boys, we're back in it.
I'll give it time because usually it gets worse the older you get. We had a theory.
Brother, 25 was not my year. I shit myself like 8-9 times.
Did you change anything since then?
Nope.
Are you
I've been
sure?
doing Kegel exercises.
Kegel.
Canal exercises.
K-anal. Did you like that meme I sent you?
I don't look at half of them.
You reacted to this one though.
Oh,
The
which-
K-anal one.
Oh yeah.
It's a Siege reference.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not gonna talk for the rest of this episode. Good luck, boys.
I've been close a few times to shitting myself. Also, little skid marks don't count.
I think that if there is poo anywhere but in your butt or in the toilet, it counts.
No,
Like, if
that's
you're
not
at-
shitting.
But like if your asshole sneezes in your drawers like that,
It's like a little fucking little.
Do you ever
mark.
catch yourself almost shitting your pants and you suck
a
it
bunch
back
of
up?
times, bunch of
Oh
times,
yeah,
yeah.
like it's a fucking spaghetti noodle.
Sometimes it
Yeah,
hurts.
just like a little bingo dabber, just. A
Sometimes I wish I had a little mirror I could squat and like see how far down I could get it before I suck it back up.
Yeah,
It's like a little peekaboo with the worm.
It's like when you used to
You're like
like,
the
when you
fucking-
when you used to like try to spit on someone and then you suck the spit
That's
back in.
That's
exactly
what I was
it
gonna
would be
say
like.
with Big Daddy Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Is that what it's like getting fucked in the ass? But it'd be like a really soft.
I don't know,
penis?
Evan. What is it like?
I don't know. I'm
I feel like
usually
it's rough
drunk.
for you because you don't have a whole lot of cushion down there.
Oh no! It honestly, when
It's
I
probably
take
worse for the other
when
guy.
I
Just
take-
raw
Elvis just
pelvic
hurts.
slapping.
when I
yeah.
when I take back shots, it sounds like when you punch a skeleton in Minecraft.
Ooh.
I almost spit out my beer. Oh, that's fucking
Holy
hilarious.
Fuck. That's the best thing you've ever said.
Why is the end of the guys? You got to
'Cause we
make it to
warm
the
up,
end
'cause
of
we
the
warm
fucking podcast. They're
Yeah,
so much
dude,
better.
This
at
is
the
where
end.
the gold lives. Justin,
Well, for
shout
all we
out,
know,
brother. I
people
know you're
are.
watching.
Yeah.
Yo, share this shit to your friends and let them know that the
Yeah.
end of the podcast is way better than the beginning.
This is where the money shots happen.
we get loosey goosey.
Not to mention, we get more unhinged because we always operate under the assumption that way less people are watching, and we're probably right.
Yeah, more or less.
So this is limited time shit because if we blow up, we can't be this unhinged at the end anymore.
Oh yeah, that's what's gonna make us blow up. We're never changing.
But we'll
unless of course we're offered a lot of money.
Yeah. I think we've all.
Well, that's
said
not going to
multiple
happen unless we
occasions.
clean up, and we're not going to clean up because if we clean up,
Are you
then we got
kidding me?
nothing.
Kill Tony makes a crazy amount of
Yeah,
money.
that's through like sponsorships and shit.
That's the only way we're gonna make money is through
Who the
sponsorships.
fuck's going to sponsor us?
When we get enough
Shepherd's
viewers.
pie, dude.
Yeah, that's what we're
That's
aiming
not
for.
okay. I understand the joke and the silliness of saying that, but that's not a company, boys.
Well,
It's
no,
not a
we already.
business.
Actually, you weren't here for the episode, but we figured it out. We're gonna reach out to Elon Musk and get him to buy Shepherd's Pie.
He'll buy the rights to the
No,
term Shepherd's pie.
you don't want shepherd's pie owned by one entity.
But if we're
you
sponsored
enjoy
by
eating
it-
No, but like
I'm not willing to ruin shepherd's pie over this podcast. I'm
It doesn't
sorry.
mean that you still can't make your own shepherd's pie the way you want to make your own
it
shepherd's
can
pie.
if he fucking owns it.
How is he gonna know when you make shepherd's pie?
Yeah, there's just
in
gonna
your
be
own
it's gonna
home?
be like
I don't know,
it's
but
gonna be like
it's just a thing
the
now.
TSA, but it's just like a cop standing in your kitchen and be like,
It's
"Fuck
like
you
the
putting in that,
fucking
brother?"
South Park episode when Craig's mom fell in the toilet.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's
you could have
exactly-
said anything else. You could have said any other thing,
Nope.
Well, there's also like
and I'd be on board.
I think like Red Lobster
That'll
and
do.
Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament.
Well, Red
That would
Lobster's
be
going out
fucking
of business,
sick.
so maybe not them.
Now, apparently they're doing all right now.
Ooh, maybe Casa Bonita.
That would be sick. That would be
that would be
sick.
cool. Yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
really
we
cool.
want Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament to
That would be
sponsor us.
fucking sick because we could just go there a lot.
Yeah.
We should get sponsored by Cher, so then our intro song can be "Believe" by Cher.
No, we already got an intro.
But
song.
like
I don't think
we'll,
you get
we'll get
sponsored by
Ruben
bands,
to
dude.
sing the song and make the lyrics about.
Yo, let's
us.
get sponsored by the U.S. Army.
I believe in night after Mitch.
yeah,
I said night.
yeah, you're on one, buddy.
I really don't think I'm having enough.
You never are married. Don't forget that.
Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament. Do you believe in shepherd's pie? Da-na-na-na.
I really don't think you're strong enough. No. Didn't even have to change the lyrics there.
Yeah, no. I'm
I
not-
wanted to. I wasn't quick enough.
Yeah.
I gotta pee really bad.
Yeah, well, we got. Oh, actually, we're over the
We
hour.
got like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Pee poo.
Got any plugs for any upcoming shows, fellas?
Yeah.
Like other professional
oh,
podcasts.
Yeah, you
Kenny
can.
Spenny are doing a thing at the Phoenix in December.
I
think.
saw that. They just did
Yeah.
one in Hamilton. But
Yeah.
I am
That would have been better.
I am very far in debt right now because I just had to get my dog's pussy chopped off.
Could have just sold the dog.
And that cost me like $3,000.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's fun.
Isn't it fun how things are more expensive when you can't afford them?
Yeah.
It's great.
I couldn't believe how much it fucking cost. Oh yeah, if you're against abortion, because I just gave my dog an abortion.
That's how much I fuck with abortions.
Wait, that's not an abortion.
Yeah, she was pregnant.
Oh, but what you were saying, getting the quote unquote getting the pussy cut off. That's not a
well, it's
an
like a two, he's
abortion.
getting
No,
like a
it's
twofer.
a twofer.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got the abortion.
That's why it
and,
was so
and the
expensive.
yeah.
pussy
You made
job
it
or
out
whatever.
like to be like that was the
the
abortion.
vaginoplasty or whatever they call it.
Sure.
Yeah. That fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she got spayed, and with her getting spayed, she was pregnant, and that terminated the babies. Because I love killing babies.
I mean,
It was actually the first abortion I've ever paid for.
I'm sure you actually did enjoy that one, because
I can't have
Think about it.
puppies.
you already did the one time.
It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Evan,
Did you
get
know
off your fucking phone.
you
I'll
know
do what
that
I
that
want.
was
I have nothing to contribute to this conversation.
Did you know that that's an expression, having puppies, like in a way of
I
freaking
hate
out?
you so fucking much.
I would.
I hate that you
genuinely
address
die
it
for
because
you.
then it throws fucking everything out. I'm
Well,
trying
you
to talk.
we're on a fucking podcast. I'm gonna take your phone. I'm gonna confiscate your phone every
No,
podcast.
No, just for that's going down the drawers.
Good.
Going down my drawers.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna watch it through my fly.
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the dick.
Oh yeah, funny memes. Piss jug man. Fuck yeah.
I just hate. I looked over and he was literally just scrolling Facebook.
Oh, that's hurting. That's hurting.
All right,
as
can we
fuck.
just like move on, fellas?
We're
we just ride our
We're,
bikes.
we're trying to live our dream here, dude.
We're trying to live your dream, mate.
Yeah. Well, I need you. Never saying that ever again.
Clip that.
No,
He's the
I'm
one
the
that does
editor.
that shit.
I'm deleting that from the episode.
He's deleting the
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, you're just gonna like.
Knowing him, he's
censor
gonna
it.
fuck up, click the wrong delete. Oh fuck! Deletes the whole thing.
I would put money on it that at some point in the future, an episode will get accidentally deleted.
Is there a folder that it sends it to though? Probably.
What do you mean?
My phone does that. When I delete things, it doesn't actually delete it right away.
You would just have to like do
It
the
gets sent to
control
a trash
control
folder.
control Z,
And then it's there
undo.
for like 30 minutes, and then it gets deleted.
Well, no, that would be the file.
Minutes. I meant days.
That would be the file. If I were to save it and then accidentally delete it,
Yeah.
that would probably go to a file. But if I were to delete, like,
Oh, right off the Reaper or whatever?
yeah, I think the only thing I could do is
He's
like
doing
a
it.
control Z.
He's doing
Oh
it.
yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah. I'm happy.
And like to be fair, it was pretty full from the get go, so like I knew I
Ooh.
need the vape juice.
Wow.
Yeah, I recently like dropped the. I recently lowered the nicotine percentage that I vape just because like I don't need to be fucking 90% nicotine all the time.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
feel
still.
like that's more than
I'm-
cigarettes.
I'm still. Oh, it's way more than
Aren't
cigarettes.
cigarettes only like 20% or something like that?
I don't know.
There's like.
Like 20% is pretty high.
I think it's
too,
like I think a cigarette is like a milligram or two per cigarette.
90% nicotine. I'm just realizing how horrible for your body that probably is.
Yeah, if it's a milligram or two,
Doesn't nicotine like?
this
Actually,
is
this
still
is-
better.
This is a good time. This is a good time to Google. I honestly think that like the whole which one
Google
is better,
the
which one is
harmful effects
worse.
of nicotine.
Nothing.
Fucking be here for an
Nothing
hour.
comes up.
Yeah, it's just like it's showing me shepherd's pie recipes.
It brings out true dedication within.
It makes you look cool as hell.
Smoking does make you look fucking cool.
There's no way around it. You just are. I mean, look at the Fonz.
Fonz is sick.
Fonz
Oh,
is
so
cool as
there's-
hell. James Dean.
They both fucked like a lot, I bet.
So they on
Rich.
average.
Cillian Murphy in
I thought it was Cillian. Is it
Killian.
Killian?
what the fuck is
Peaky
the name of this?
Blinders.
Peaky fucking
Peaky
Blinders.
fucking blinders.
But yeah, it says on
It's a good show.
average a cigarette ranges between 10 to 12 milligrams per cigarette, but it can range as low as 6 and as high as 28.
Well, this is what 20 milligrams,
But then, however,
and
smokers
it lasts me 2 weeks.
smokers
That's
typically
synthetic
only
too, so it makes you wonder. Like, it's not like naturally occurring nicotine.
Is it turning me gay?
Oh,
Vaping's
100%.
been gay, bro.
Get the fuck away from me. No, get the fuck away from me.
All right, it's not turning me gay. I went to talk into my fucking.
Dude, a minute
He's
like,
the one
at the
that's not
beginning of the
gay.
episode.
You were being a little gay.
At the beginning of the episode, I almost
didn't
hit.
kiss
I almost
anybody.
hit my
You tried.
microphone. I put my vape down and then went like, I was like, oh no.
I think in one of the episodes I hit my mic off a tooth and you could hear it and it was kind of funny.
Nice.
But yeah, so I think this is about it.
I think this is about it.
So God bless America.
Piss and shit and
Get out there and vote. Get vaccinated, masturbated.
Oh,
all kinds
before
of
we
other
leave,
stuff.
I did see on Instagram, because you don't need a voter's ID in the States, so some dude came from Canada to the States and voted for Trump. He voted because you don't need a voter's ID. Something like that.
What? No, you'd have to be a U.S. citizen.
Well, no, that's the thing.
I think that might be fabrication.
It might be. It was on Instagram, but I saw it, and the guy's
Oh wait,
like,
it was on Instagram.
yeah, it's
Oh,
got
it's
to be
true.
true.
That's true. That's true.
But I saw it. He's like, yeah, just went over the border to vote for Trump.
Hilarious.
There's a huge,
I hope it's true.
There's a huge movement right now, Canadians.
Oh, dude, it kind of looks like the first half of the audio wave, or it kinda
Like a
looks
dumbbell.
yeah, and then from like the second part of the dumbbell to the tip, it's kind of like a penis. But like, if you were looking at it.
All right,
from-
thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening,
See you
guys.
guys.
And watching.
God bless you.
Hopefully you made it to the end.
May you walk with Christ.
I'm sure some of them did.
Evan, take us out with your dumbass outro.
Shit
True.
and piss and fart and balls. I can never remember what I say.
And cock.
Cock and balls.
Just a couple of guys and sometimes a dog stumbling in the basement after dark, drinking beers and talking shit. It's the shit you won't forget. No, oh no. It's grasping at straws with Evan, Nate, and Mitch. Enjoy the show, you son of a bitch. When they say grasping at straws, is that an innuendo for grabbing their pencil dicks? It's a serious question. I feel like we all need the answer to. 'Cause if it is,